Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Traveling between the islands will get easier starting next month for people who have been vaccinated in Hawaii. Governor David Ige said the state will begin accepting a vaccination exemption on May 11th for inter-island travelers who received their shots in Hawaii and have completed a 14-day waiting period. Ige's decision came more than 2 weeks after the CDC said fully vaccinated people can travel within the U.S. without getting tested for the coronavirus or going into quarantine. Hawaii visitor industry officials said the state's limited vaccination passport program is a good start. They say they hope the new program will pave the way to ease trans-Pacific travel restrictions by this summer. Hawaii health officials reported 73 new coronavirus infections today, bringing the statewide tally since the start of the pandemic to 31,561. There were no new COVID-19 fatalities reported for the 5th consecutive day, so Hawaii's virus death toll remains at 474. Today's new infection cases include 45 on Oahu, 15 on Maui, 6 on the Big Island, 3 on Kauai, 1 on Molokai, and 3 Hawaii residents diagnosed outside the state. State health officials also reported 2 new hospitalizations today. As of Tuesday, there were 43 virus patients in Hawaii hospitals, with 9 of them in intensive care units and 4 on ventilators. About 1.1 million doses of coronavirus vaccines have been administered in Hawaii so far. Hawaii state officials have declared Lehua Island off the west side of Kauai to be rat-free following years of eradication efforts. Rats are an invasive species that have wreaked havoc on the seabird sanctuary for decades by preying on the eggs and chicks of native birds. State and federal agencies joined forces in 2017 to eradicate the rats from Lehua. A State Department of Land and Natural Resources spokeswoman said officials are nearly 100% certain that they have successfully gotten rid of all the rats. Rabbits, another invasive species, were eradicated from the island in 2006. With Lehua now rat-free, officials said they are looking forward to restoration projects for native birds and native plants. 2 Honolulu police officers remain on injured leave a week after a deadly struggle with 29-year-old Lindani Mayeni outside a Nu'uanu home. Police fatally shot Mayeni after he assaulted the officers who were responding to a call of a suspected burglary last Wednesday night. Body camera videos of the incident show the officers did not identify themselves as police when they first approached Mayeni and told him to get on the ground. Mayeni instead fights with the officers before he was shot 3 times. HPD said 1 officer was hospitalized with facial fractures, a concussion, and other injuries, and another officer had bodily injuries. A 3rd officer who was also injured is expected to return to work this week. Finally, the University of Hawaii baseball team will be without its second-best starting pitcher for this weekend's 4-game series against UC Davis at Les Murakami Stadium. Austin Teixeira, a left-handed freshman, is suffering from tenderness in his left triceps. UH coach Mike Trapasso said Teixeira has been scratched as a starter for the first game of Saturday's doubleheader. Teixeira was pulled from Saturday's game against Cal State Bakersfield because of triceps discomfort. Teixeira underwent treatment on Tuesday, but Trapasso said he was still experiencing tenderness in his triceps. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.